Totened. This map has a lot riding on it. After Paradox Junction dropped and ended up being one of the most disappointing zombies maps we've had in a long time, the community is desperately waiting for something that actually feels fresh again. And from everything we've heard so far, Totened might actually be that comeback map. We're talking a completely new location, a unique wonder weapon that supposedly plays unlike anything we've seen before, and maybe the biggest thing of all, no reuse special or elite enemies. That alone already makes this map feel way more promising than what we got before. Today I will be attempting the Totened Easter egg with hopes that we get what was promised to us. Right off the bat, this map's spawn room already feels more interesting than the entirety of Paradox Junction. You've got the giant ice monster trudging off into the distance and the shattered remains of some massive robots scattered across the area like the aftermath of a forgotten battle. I start this main quest by collecting an RCXD car and a fishing rod before turning on my first power switch, which I'll need to do twice, then breaking open this vent cover for a later step. After placing my fishing rod, I wait for it to turn blue before picking it up. The fishing mechanic is something I enjoy and already gives the map more personality. After turning on my second power switch, I make my way to the robot's foot, where I interact with it to go to its head. I like that when we exit the robot, we get ejected the same way we did in Origins. I then collect the admin keycard. I use the admin keycard to open a bunker which gives me access to the Glock drop controller. This is a map unique score streak, which is frustrating that we have had score streaks this long in zombies before getting map unique ones. Using this starts a lockdown, which when completed gives us Pack-a-Punch. I then collect a piece of the Wonder Weapon quest before a special round start. These special rounds are, for a lack of a better word, special. If you are not inside or near a heat source, you will freeze over, with the frost enemy also being able to freeze you when it hits you. This enemy does a great job of fitting the atmosphere and changing the way you play the map. I then Pack-a-Punch my assault rifle to tier 1, place this can of chili on a table and get melee macchiato, before getting mule kick and stamina. After that, I press this button, which lowers this wall, which I need to wall jump off and grab the chains at the front of the boat. Using the chains, I'm able to open this door, which leads to a bunker. Because I placed the can of chili down, it lured out a Xursa bear on the special round. I then used Frenzied Guard and was able to take it out easily. It drops a lantern, which I take to the underground bunker. After placing it on the table, I interact with 3 different constellations, which spawns in this ghost, that I must escort all the way to the docks. This then starts the coolest Wonder Weapon quest of all time, using parkour to jump from rock to rock. In between stages, I grab this crowbar. I use this wall jump I saw in a speed run to bypass some of the last stage, before making it to the top and collecting the Jotun Star. This is a melee-based Wonder Weapon, which is why I got melee macchiato so early. I then get quick revive and whisk tea from a tea trial. I use the crowbar to open this box, which contains a flat gun round. I place this in this turret and melee it, which shoots it at the old robot's head. While searching the old robot's head, I get a transmitter, which I must take to the new robot's head. After installing it, the lights in this room will flicker to give me 2 codes. I go up this zip line and place in my first code. I then get speed cola from a TED trial. I then place my second code before getting double tap. After that, I need to use an RCXD car to run over this ramp and blow up some barrels. I completely miss, but somehow it still opens the door. After that, I do some steps to the Easter egg before the special enemy of the map spawns in. What a breath of fresh air these guys are. They are called the Necropincer and embody the Nordic themes of the map. I then pick up this crab leg before Pack-a-Punching my gun to tier 2. Using the crab leg, I unpick this lock and get my first piece of uranium. Then I get the Wonder Barrage controller, which is another unique score streak of the map. Using it launches rockets from the new robot's head. Using it in this location clears the blockages and allows entry into the warehouse. I then fish up a new Glock score streak, which I need to kill zombies that are in the air. After completing that, my second piece of uranium is dropped. These will also drop other rewards, like Aether Tools and Wonder Weapons as well. I then get Vulture's Aid and PhD from a TED trial. Then upgrade my gun's rarity to legendary and get Deadshot. After that, I need to find a green fish and fish it up. This spawns in a Ravager I need to kill. Before I do, I get my last 2 perks and upgrade my Wonder Weapon to tier 2. Killing the Ravager will drop the last piece of uranium. By placing all 3 pieces of uranium in the right place within this claw machine, it will give me the Atomcraft core. Taking this near the generator that I turn on starts a lockdown. After completing this, I need to take the Atomcraft core up to the new robot. This is made difficult with these icebergs spawning in front of me, which knock me back. After placing that, I collect the Dravicar shard. I take this to the fire, which I need to light with my Wonder Weapon. I then need to use a Disciple injection and throw zombies onto the fire. This starts a lockdown, in which I need to kill this buffed up Necropincer. Doing this drops this stone that I take to this barn. I then pack my gun to tier 3. After that, I melee the stone, which projects this image in the sky of the 3 symbols I need to ignite. I then ignite all 3 in the correct order. When that is complete, I upgrade my Wonder Weapon to tier 3 and start the boss fight. This boss fight starts with the robot and Dravicar fighting, in which will open up critical points on Dravicar's body that you need to damage. The second stage involves throwing a frag in the mouths of these ice heads, which then allows me to damage them. This boss fight was a spectacle. It required you to use all mechanics of the map, like the flame trap and the Wonder Weapon. I failed my first attempt on this boss fight before coming back with some dual wield SMGs, which did crazy damage up close to these ice heads. Overall, this map could be the best one we have gotten since BO4. This map was a real return to form, and all I can hope is that this is the start of a comeback story.